Students, I hope you are able to hear me.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everyone. What was the last topic we saw yesterday?
Doing questions of parametrics.
Sorry, we were doing some
Parametrics.
parametric equations, right? Okay. Just give me a minute. You keep trying the problems. I'm opening the exercise document. Yes. So we'll get started, guys. Yeah, I think this we finished this problem, right? X is equal to a cos theta comma a sin theta. I think we have finished.
Started doing exercise cycle.
Exercise. So which
In
problem?
the fifth sub. Fifth one, sir.
Exercise the fifth one, huh?
Sir.
Okay. So let's start with this. The solution for this: x is equal to cos theta minus cos 2 theta, and y is equal to sin theta minus sin 2 theta. So what is dx by d theta, guys? It is minus sin theta plus 2 sin 2 theta. I directly wrote it by applying the chain rule. Okay. Similarly, dy by d theta is what? Cos theta minus 2 cos 2 theta. So what is dy by dx, guys? Is it not cos theta minus 2 cos 2 theta divided by minus sin theta plus 2 sin 2 theta? Right? So this is the value of dy by dx. Next. Is anyone copying? Oh, that's it, right? Let me check if
Yes,
we
sir.
can. Yeah. So the solution for this is x is equal to a into theta minus sin theta. So dx by d theta will be equal to a into theta is 1 minus sin theta is derivative of sin theta is cos theta. What is dy by d theta, guys? A into derivative of 1 is 0 minus sin theta, because derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta, right? So what is dy by dx then? A into minus sin theta divided by a into 1 minus cos theta. So minus of, generally sin theta can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2, the whole divided by 1 minus cos theta is nothing but 2 sin square theta by 2. 2 and 2 will get cancelled, 1 sin theta by 2 is gone. So you'll be having the answer as minus cot theta, theta by 2. Okay. This is a good problem. So let's try this out. Solution. X is equal to sine cube t divided by root of cos 2t. So what is dx divided by dt? Square root of cos 2t into derivative of sine cube t is 3 sine square t into cos t. I hope you guys understood how it came. Yes or no? So derivative of sine cube is 3 sine square into derivative of sine is cos. The whole minus, what should I write, guys? Who can tell me? Minus sine cube t into, what is derivative of root of cos 2t? What is the derivative of root of cos 2t?
1 by 2 into sine minus sine
1 by 2 root of cos 2t into, because this is in the form root of f of x. So it is 1 by 2 root of f of x into f dash of x. So 1 by 2 root of cos 2t into, what is the derivative of cos 2t? Minus 2 sine 2t. Is there anyone who didn't understand this?
plus 2.
Clear, right? So this is what is dx divided by dt. This whole thing divided by square root of cos 2t the whole square. That is nothing but cos 2t. Okay, so what are we going to get? So leave the denominator as it is, cos 2t. In the numerator, if I take LCM, what will be the LCM, guys? 2 and 2 here will get cancelled in the first place. Minus of minus is plus, and the LCM is root cos 2t. So it will be cos 2t multiplied with 3 sine square t into cos t minus, plus sine cube t into sine 2t, the whole divided by root of cos 2t. Clear, guys? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So this whole thing will be equation number 1. So what is y? Cos cube t divided by root of cos 2t, correct? So what is dy by dt? Dy by dt is equal to, it's a very big thing again. What is it? Root of cos 2t into derivative of cos cube t is 3 cos square t into minus sin t, okay, plus cos cube t into root of cos 2t will be 1 by 2 root of cos 2t into minus 2 sin 2t, the whole divided by cos 2t, because root of cos 2t the whole square is going to be cos 2t. So what is it you're going to get, guys? Again you take LCM, you will get cos 2t into minus 3 cos square t sin t minus 2 cos cube t into sin 2t. So first of all, this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. There will be no more 2 left over here. The whole divided by cos 2t into root of cos 2t. Let this be equation number 2. Is there any doubt? I'll give you a minute time. Just go through it and let me know. Okay.
So could you show for x for 1 minute? What we got for x?
I didn't get you, Rohan. What is it?
What we got for x when we're finding x the answer.
This one?
Yes, I have a doubt. How did we get cos 2t? So it should be root cos 2t, right?
Where?
In the first term which we got in the answer, given cos 2t in 3 sin square t. Shouldn't it be root over cos 2t?
This one? This one? Huh?
Yes, sir, that one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is root cos 2t. Thank you. Here also I made a mistake. Huh? No, 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 no. Yes, yes. Sorry. No, I was right only. Sorry. See, thing is, this is there, no? This is the LCM, no? This root cos 2t and this root cos 2t will get multiplied.
Okay, sir.
Now you got it?
Okay, sir. Yes, I understood now.
Because if you have a doubt, no, actually this will clarify better. If I take the LCM, these two will get multiplied. That is why I wrote cos 2t. Same logic there.
Okay, sir, I
Okay.
understood.
So, yeah, that's good. So dy by dx is nothing but second equation divided by the first. So what is the second equation? Cos 2t multiplied with minus 3 cos square t sin t minus uh, minus cos cube t into sin 2t, the whole divided by this thing. Can someone read it out, please? Cos 2t into 3 sin square t cos t plus sin cube t into cos 2t. Correct? Sin cube t into sin 2t. Sorry. Sin cube t into sin 2t. So cos 2t will get cancelled. So numerator and denominator, what can I take out common? See, the sin 2t, I can write it as 2 sin t cos t, and this sin 2t, I can write it as 2 sin t cos t. What should I take out common? Can I take out cos square t sin t from the numerator common, so that I will get minus 3 minus cos square t. Divided
Sir,
by
you left it 2 over there, sir. 2
here,
sin t.
yeah, 2 cos square t, no? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
1 minute, 1 minute. Yeah, 2 cos square t, yes. Similarly, in the denominator, what will I get? I can take out sin square t cos t. Sin square t cos t, what is that I'm left out with? 3 plus 2
Sin square.
That's it, right? So sin, this will get cancelled, this and this will get cancelled. So what is that we are going to get? Minus 3 cos t minus 2 cos cube t, the whole divided by 3 sin t plus 2 sin cube t. Right? This is going to be the final answer. Can someone check the answer and please tell me?
Sir, the answer in the textbook is minus cos 3t.
Minus cos 3t.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I should have a 4 somewhere.
Minus cot 3t.
Yeah, I understand. So wait, then we left some 4 somewhere. minus 3 cos square t into sin t minus cos cube t into sin 2t. Okay. You know, if we get 4 here and 4 here, the numerator will become cos 3t, denominator will become sin 3t, and the minus sign will come out. That is why it is minus cos 3t divided by sin 3t, which is equal to minus cot 3t. Can someone check if we left any 4 anywhere? Is there any calculation mistake? Root of cos 2t into 3 sin square t into cos t minus 1 by 2 root of cos 2t into cos 2t is minus sin 2t into 2. Correct only. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Okay. Wait, let me check here itself. It is 2 sin t cos t. Yes. Did you guys observe there is a very big mistake I did? Can someone tell me what is the mistake? Let's see how much you have observed. What is the mistake I did, guys? This cos 2t is there, no? This cos 2t is applicable only for this term. But in the process of copying, I thought that cos 2t is applicable for the whole thing. Are you guys able to understand what is the mistake? Similarly,
Yes, sir.
here also it is applicable only for this term. Just because I made a mistake in the bracket, you got a wrong answer. Okay, let me do that part alone again. See, this problem I'll do it again because it is an important one. You can get similar type of questions. So dy by dx is, what am I going to get? Can someone tell me? Cos 2t into minus 3 cos square t sin t minus cos cube t into sin 2t, which I will write it as 2 sin t into cos t. The whole divided by cos 2t into 3 sin square t cos t plus, where is it? Sin cube t into 2 sin t cos t. I think now we will be able to get the answer. Let's check it out. Okay, what can I take out common, guys? The numerator, what can I take out common? The same cos square t sin t. The same cos square t sin t if I take out, then I'll get minus 3 cos 2t minus 2 cos square t. That's it. The whole divided by, what can I take out common from the denominator?
Sin square t cos t.
Yes. Sin square t cos t if I take out common, what am I going to get? It is 3 cos 2t plus 2.
Sin square t.
That's right. Now comes the cancellation part. Sin t gone, cos t gone. So cos t divided by sin t into minus 3. Since I have a cos square here, I would write this cos 2t in terms of cos. So 2 cos square t minus 1 minus 2 cos square t. The whole divided by what? 3 into 1 minus 2 sin square t plus 2 sin square t. If I'm not wrong, there is some mistake in the numerator. 1 minute. Space is very small and the problem is very big. Minus cos cube t into this thing, right? So let's check. So cos t into minus 6 cos square t plus 3 minus 2 cos square t, the whole divided by sin t into 3 minus 6 sin square t plus 2 sin square t. Check the sign of this one alone, no, please. Can you guys revisit and check the sign? So root of cos 2t into 3 cos square t into minus sin t plus cos cube t into 1 by 2 root of cos 2t into minus 2 sin 2t. If you observe, no, 1 minute. See, had it been plus and this had been minus, then things would have been right. But there is some calculation mistake, I think, guys. See, one thing, I have a space restriction due to which I'm not able to see it properly. I'll try to solve this problem and send a screenshot of this. Okay. So what will happen is I'll tell you the conclusion. This will become plus and this should have been minus, so that you will get minus 4 cos square t minus 3 in the numerator. Okay, va? Divided by sin t into 3 minus 4 sin square t. Actually, this should also have been plus. Let me check it again. It is then you will get 3 sin t plus 4 sin cube t, which is sin 3t, and you will be able to solve it. Okay. Anyways, I'll check it again. I'll solve it and send. Let's not waste time on that. Okay. I will proceed to the next problem. So I think I'll have a space constraint for this also. Let me see. I think y is easy. So dy by dt is equal to a cos t, guys. Dx by dt will be a into derivative of cos s minus sin t plus what is the derivative of log of tan t by 2?
Sir,
What
1
is the
by
derivative?
tan t by 2.
1 by tan t by 2. Is that all? Into derivative of tan t by 2 is there, not?
Yes,
Same
sir.
rule. Into secant square t by 2 into derivative of
T
T
by
by
2.
2.
t by 2, that is half. Okay. So a into minus sin t plus, let's see if something can be done. Secant square t by 2 divided by 2 tan t by 2. I think we can simplify and write it. One by tan t by 2 into secant square t by 2 into half. Okay, that's right. Now listen, guys. The sin t, I'm just trying to manipulate. Okay. Minus, like minus is already there. Can I write this as 2 tan t by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square t by 2? Did you understand what I did? There is a formula for sin 2 theta, which is 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So 2 tan t by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square t by 2 plus secant square t by 2. How do I write it? It is going to be 1 plus tan square t by 2 the whole divided by 2 tan t by 2. Let's see if there is any use of writing like this. Okay, let's see now. So a into, if I take LCM, what will I get? Minus 2 tan square t by 2 plus 1 plus tan square t by 2 the whole
To the
square
whole square.
divided by 2 tan t by 2 into 1 plus tan
To
square.
1 plus.
Correct order? Yes. So 1 plus tan square t by 2, what are you going to get? A square plus b square plus 2ab. Minus 2 tan square t by 2 plus 1 plus tan power 4 t by 2 plus 2 tan square t by 2 the whole divided by 2 tan t by 2 into 1 plus tan square t by 2. So minus 2 tan square t by 2 and plus will get cancelled. So you will get a into 1 plus tan power 4 t by 2 the whole divided by 2 tan t by 2 into 1 plus tan square t by 2. I don't think the answer will be this complicated, but let's see. So let this be equation number 2. Guys, just 2 minutes. Charge and my pencil is over. Can you please try writing dy by dx for this? Okay. Anybody who got the answer? What is dy by dx equals? A into 1 plus tan power 4 t by 2 divided by 2 tan t by 2 into 1 plus tan square t by 2 the whole divided by a cos t. A and a will get cancelled. Can someone check what is the answer? See, this is also right only, but sometimes they would have given a simplified version.
So the final answer is tan T, sir.
It is only tan t here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's do one thing. See, this method is also right. I'm not denying that it is wrong. I'm just going to do it in an alternate way. That's it. So a into minus sine t plus secant square t by 2 is there. No, can I write it as 1 by cos square t by 2 divided by tan t by 2? I will write it as sine t by 2 divided by cos t by 2. And 2 is already there. So 1 cos and this will get cancelled. So a into minus sine t plus 1 divided by 2 sin t by 2 into cos t by 2 is what? What is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2? It is sin theta. Okay. So if I take LCM, I'll get minus sin square t plus 1 the whole divided by sin t. So what will be the final answer, guys? A into cos square t divided by sin t. So this is 1, this is 2. So what is dy by dx? A into cos square t divided by sin t, the whole divided by a cos t. Cancel a and a. This and this will get cancelled. It should have been cot t, no? You told tan t, huh?
Yes, sir. It's given tan t.
Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. I wrote dx by dt. So this is dx by dt. So dy by dt is a cos t. Dx by dt is a cos square t divided by sin t. A and a will get cancelled. One cos is gone. Sin t will go up. So sin t divided by cos t is going to give you tan t. Okay. So the previous method, I think we are unnecessarily complicated. That's not needed. Okay. Proceeding to the next problem. I think this is easy. X is equal to a secant theta, y is equal to b tan theta. So what is dy by d theta, guys? B times secant square theta divided by a times secant theta tan theta. Cancel. So b divided by a into secant square theta secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta, and tan theta can be written as sin theta divided by cos theta. Cancel them. So b by a times cosecant theta will be the answer. Clear? Two more problems. So x is equal to a into cos theta plus theta sin theta. So what is dx by d theta, guys? A into minus sin theta plus, for this you need to apply the product rule. Theta into cos theta plus sin theta. Okay. Is there anything that will get simplified? Sin theta is getting cancelled. A into theta into cos theta, let this be 1. So what is dy by d theta? A into derivative of sin theta is cos theta minus theta into minus sin theta plus cos theta into 1. So a into theta into cos theta, sorry, sin theta. So dy by dx would be equal to a into theta into sin theta divided by a into theta into cos theta. A and a will get cancelled. So this will be tan theta. Done. Last problem. So if x is equal to root of a into sin inverse of t and y is equal to root of a of cos inverse of t, then show that dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. So how do we proceed? How do we proceed, guys? Shall we do direct differentiation? See, one thing I'm able to think at this point of time is, I have a power sine inverse, which is again a complicated function. So I'm planning to get rid of that inverse trigonometric function. So that for that, what I will do is, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't substitute. I thought I can substitute and do, but I can't. Can someone tell me why I can't substitute and do it? Actually, I thought of putting t is equal to sine theta and then proceed. If I put t is equal to sine theta, then x would have got changed as root of a power theta, then y would have become root of a power pi by 2 minus theta. This is the reason why I didn't want to substitute. Instead, I will handle this function itself. Okay, so no need to substitute. We will directly proceed using the parametric form. So how to do, guys? Dy by dt is equal to 1 by 2 root of a power cos inverse of t into, what is the derivative of a power cos inverse of t? It is a power cos inverse of t into log a multiplied with the derivative of cos inverse t, which is minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Guys, any doubt in this? Is everyone clear with what I did? Okay, now see, this and this will get cancelled square root times. Now, what is dx by dt, guys? What is dx by dt? It is 1 by 2 root of a power sine inverse t into derivative of a power sine inverse t is a power sine inverse of t into a power sine inverse of t into log a multiplied with the derivative of sine inverse t, which is 1 divided by root of 1 minus x square. This is 2. Okay, here what will happen? Root of a power sine inverse t, and this will get cancelled square root times. So what is dy by dx, guys? So when you do dy by dx, you're going to divide both. Right, I'll try to finish in this step itself. So what will get cancelled? 2 and 2 are gone. Log a and log a are gone. 1 minus x square and 1 minus x square are gone. So you are left out with minus square root of a power of cos inverse of t and root of a power of sine inverse of t. What is this thing? It is y minus y divided by x. Hence 4. That's it. Okay. So that is all about this exercise. So that is all about parametric differentiation for parametric equation. The next exercise that we are going to see is called double differentiation. Okay. That is very simple. We'll get started with it. So we call it as second order derivative. Okay. What does this order mean? We will be seeing it in the differential equation chapter. But as of now, have this second order derivative in mind. So if the function given is y is equal to f of x, then differentiating it once will give you f dash of x. This is called as the first order derivative. Till now, whatever we were doing is called as the first order derivative. If I differentiate it twice, then it will give me d square y by dx square, which is nothing but f double dash of x. And this is what is called as second order derivative. As simple as that. That is, this d square y by dx square is nothing but the derivative of dy by dx. That's it, as simple as that. So the derivative of dy by dx with respect to x is what we call it as d square y by d square x, or it is represented by f double dash of x. So some books give it as capital D square y or y double dash or y2. Everything means the same. Okay. So d square y by dx square can be written as f double dash of x, or it can be written as d square of y, or it can be written as y double dash or y2. Everything means the same. Some books actually give it as y with 2 dots on top of it. Okay. This is also called as second order derivative. So that's all with the introduction. So you just need to start doing it. So y is equal to x cube plus tan x star. What is dy by dx? Don't look at the solution. It is 3x square plus secant square x. Now they're asking what is d square y by dx square. What is the answer? So derivative of 3x square is 6x. Derivative of secant square x is 2 secant x into,
Secant x tan x.
very good. That's it. So that is going to give you 6x plus 2 secant square x tan x. That's it. Okay, this is what we call it as the second order derivative. Similarly, if y is equal to a sin x plus b cos x, then prove that d square y by dx square plus y is equal to 0. So y, wait, let me take this place. Y is equal to a sin x plus b cos x. What is dy by dx, guys? Is it not a cos x minus b sin x? Then d square y by dx square is nothing but the derivative of this, that is minus a sin x plus b cos x plus minus. So that will be minus of a sin x plus b cos x. This whole thing is nothing but y. That is the question. So you will get it as minus y this side, which is nothing but d square y by dx square. Bring the minus y to the left hand side, that will give you the answer. Is that clear, guys? So that is all with this exercise. They'll give you the question, first do the first order derivative, then do the second order, then whatever they are asking, just substitute it back in the question. For example, y is equal to 3e power 2x plus 2e power 3x. So y is equal to 3e power 2x plus 2e power 3x. So let this be equation number 1. So what is dy by dx, guys? 6e power 2x plus 6e power 3x. Let this be equation number 2. D square y by dx square is nothing but 12e power 2x plus 18e power 3x. Let this be equation number 3. Okay. 3, 2 and 1, substitute it in whatever they have asked on the left hand side. So when you solve this, the answer should come out as 0. That's it. That part I hope you guys can do it. Right. So this exercise I'm leaving it to you guys to solve, because it's a simple one. You just have to differentiate everything twice and then write it. If there is any problem that is tough and you want me to do, you can let me know those problems. Okay. I think these problems, we can try some of the last few problems. I'll start going from 12th. Till 12th it is easy only, you can prove it. Let's do the 12th one. So y is equal to cos inverse of x. They're expecting you to write d square y by dx square in terms of y alone. So for that, I will take this as equation number 1. So what is dy by dx, guys? Minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So for this to be avoided, what I will do is, if y is equal to cos inverse x, can I say cos y is equal to x? Correct? So now if I take cos y is equal to x, I will differentiate on both the sides. So minus sine y into dy by dx is equal to derivative of x is 1. So dy by dx is equal to minus 1 divided by sine y. But what is 1 divided by sine y? It is minus cosecant y. Let this be equation number 2. So what will d square y by dx square be equal to? Minus of derivative of cosecant y is minus cosecant y cot y into dy by dx. Correct? So substitute the dy by dx here, then you will get cosecant y into cot y into minus cosecant y. So what will be the final answer, guys? Minus cosecant square y cot y is. So now you got d square y by dx square completely in terms of y. So that will be the required answer. Okay, copy it fast. Okay. Next. Y is equal to 3 cos log x this thing. So how to do solution for this? You know what is y2? Y2 is the second derivative, y1 is the first derivative. So what is y1, guys? So let me call the question itself as 1. y1 is equal to 3 into derivative of cos is minus sine log x into derivative of log x is 1 by x plus 4 into derivative of sine of log x is cos of log x into derivative of log x is again 1 by x. Sharia? That is y1. Let me see if this can be simplified. No option, no? No option where we can minus sine log x plus 4 cos log x into 1 by x. Nothing. So let's take this as 2. So what is y2, guys? I think it is going to be slightly lengthy because you have to apply chain rule. What is going to be the answer? Minus 3, I will have it outside. Derivative of sine into log x is cos of log x into 1 by x, and you already have a 1 by x here, plus minus sine of log x into, what is the derivative of 1 by x? It is minus 1 by x square. So yeah, plus 4 into, what is the derivative of cos of log x? Minus sine of log x into 1 by x into, you already have a 1 by x here, plus cos of log x into derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So if I take the LCM for y2, I will get minus 3 cos of log x plus 3 sine of log x minus 4 sine of log x minus cos of log x, the whole divided by x square. So I can take this x square to the other side so that it becomes x square y2 is equal to, see, minus of 3 cos log x minus 4 plus 4 sin log x is how much? Minus of 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x plus 3 sin log x minus cos log x. So what is this thing, guys? Look at the question, no? 3 cos log x plus 4 log x, 4 sin log x, what is it? Is this whole thing not equal to y? So x square y2 is equal to minus y plus, what is this thing, guys? Minus 3 sin log x. I'll take the minus outside. Is there anyone who's not able to understand? Minus of I have a 4 here. What is this thing? Can someone tell me? Actually, it is plus only.
Minus,
Plus 3 sin log x. Sorry? So, if I take LCM here, then this is nothing but minus 3 sin of log x plus 4 cos of log x, the whole divided by x is equal to y1. So x will go to the other side. So what is it? This thing is nothing but minus x into y1. So x square y2 minus xy1 will come to the left hand side plus xy1 plus y is equal to 0. Okay, this is what they would have asked us to prove. But what I want to tell you here is plus y, correct only. This is what they would have asked us to prove. But the thing is, initially you will not get this idea. See, I am able to solve this because there is a chapter called differential equations. In that we will do these kind of manipulations. So that is why I could do it in this way. But for your experience, what you can do is find out y2 separately, find out y1 separately, take the LHS of this equation and substitute it there so that you get a 0. Okay. So, but I explained this only for you to understand that you can think like this also. Guys, I hope I'm clear. Right? Find y2 separately, y1 separately, substitute it in the LHS of the equation that they have given so that the RHS comes out to be 0. Okay, this is all about handling the problems from this exercise. The remaining 4 or 5 problems, we'll finish it in the next class. By next class, this chapter also will be over. So from Tuesday, I'll be starting applications of derivatives. Okay. Any other doubt from today's class, guys?
No doubts.
Mithun, I told you about matrices and determinants already. I will send you recorded videos. And if you guys have any doubt, you ask. I told you before holidays itself. Okay. Because those are easy chapters, I don't want to waste time on them. Anything else, guys? So I think everything is clear. If it is clear, we can wind up.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.